Yesterday in my video, I talked about the Eagles needing to bring up a wide receiver from the practice squad. I preferred Robert Davis. About 5 to 6 hours ago, the Eagles brought up Robert Davis from the practice squad to the active roster, number 14. If there's any knock on his game, it's that he can't get in and out of his breaks, and his route running was subpar coming out of college. But the kid is 6'3", runs a 4.44, so he's big, fast, can make the contested catches. Let's see if the upside, which is there, we can get for the rest of the year.
That's how many great players have played this wonderful game of ours.
Haskins fires downfield on third down. It's caught. Robert Davis, touchdown. Second straight week for Davis.
We got the Eagles. We got the Sixers. Philly talk.
What's going on, everybody? Philly Mike here. And if you guys are new to the channel, support the Eagles or the Sixers, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. And I want to support you guys, give Philly talk. But let's get down to business. So like I said, Robert Davis is now on the Philadelphia Eagles active roster. Good job. Maybe we should get another one, but for now, one will do, I guess. We played the Washington Redskins on Sunday, where Robert Davis was actually drafted to the Washington Redskins. So if he can get reps in and we can get him a small package, it'd be lovely for him to catch a touchdown pass in his first game with the Eagles against a team that drafted him and gave up on him. That would be lovely. That would be lovely. But let's get into this. So we got the Philadelphia Eagles heading to Washington to take on the Redskins in a game where we all know the Philadelphia Eagles need to win. We cannot lose this game, even though Dallas plays the Rams, and I believe they're going to lose. So it's important for us to come out against the Washington Redskins, a team that has been playing better since they let go their head coach, Jay Gruden. Now Bill Callahan has his team playing decent football. They made the change from Keenum to Haskins and Jay Gruden to Bill Callahan, who is the interim head coach until the end of the season. Let's get into some stats, though. Look here, the Washington Redskins offense only scores 14.5 points per game. That is low. They pass for 161.3 yards per game, rush for 101.1 yards per game, and total offense per game is only 262.4 yards per game. Now, their defense, on the other hand, has been giving up 23.8 points per game, 225 yards passing per game, 134.8 rushing yards per game. Total offense given up to their defense is 359.8 yards. But let's get into what our defense got to do against the Washington Redskins. Since Bill Callahan has took over that team, they've been more predominantly a run team. Jay Gruden tried to throw the ball with this offense with Keenum as his quarterback, and it just wasn't working. Now, don't get me wrong, Dwayne Haskins will throw the ball. And when he does throw the ball, we have to be there. We have to send bodies to him. But let's stick with the run game for now. Adrian Peterson should get the start because Darius Geis is banged up. With that being said, AP is old, but he can still run. And with Bill Callahan, they use a fullback, and they sometimes put 6 offensive linemen out there. So what they're trying to do is play power football. The Philadelphia Eagles have been great against the run, and we're going to need to continue to be great against the run. But this is a different type of run. They want to power with 6 offensive linemen, sometimes a fullback, and AP is going to run the ball 25 times. I'm telling you that right now. When Dwayne Haskins does drop back, what we need to do is show him different disguises. Now, last week we were getting killed when we were playing single high safety. We played that in the second half, but what we did is we disguised it better and moved guys up a little bit more so Eli Manning couldn't get that quick throw, and then the D-line started to get pressure on him. When we went against Eli in the first half, he was getting the ball out real fast and then going over the top every once in a while. That one we let go against Slayton, Darby, McLeod, I think it was a man concept, and they were thinking it was a zone concept. It was a full-blown coverage. He didn't just get beat. It was a blown coverage. Now, him missing that tackle is unexcusable, so he better bounce back this game. But let's talk about, like I said, Dwayne Haskins. He's not a mobile guy, But he's not a guy who's going to get the ball out of his hand quick too. He's going to stand back there and wait for routes to develop. When we play quarterbacks who do that, we attack them. Now, Russell Wilson doesn't do that because he's elusive in the backfield, but he does hold the ball long, wanting and waiting to create a play. We sacked him 6 times. So we need to use that kind of formula against a guy like Dwayne Haskins, who once we get past the first line of defense, he's not going to be elusive and create plays back there. He is some type of athletic, but he does not want to. He wants to stay in the pocket and try to throw a ball. Now, I'm not sure about the injury status, but last week, T. Quinn dude and Robinson didn't play. So they got a problem at receiver, kind of like us. Not as bad as us, but kind of like us. There's only one guy out there in the receiving game that I'm scared of, and that is Terry McLaurin, who also was a college teammate of Dwayne Haskins in Ohio State. Dwayne Haskins and Terry McLaurin were teammates, so they have that rapport. In the game, in week 1, as a rookie, first game in the NFL, Terry McLaurin went over top of us twice, catching, I think, 1 or 2 touchdowns, but he had over 100 yards, 1 or 2 touchdowns. He really balled out in his first NFL game, and if we give him that chance again on one-on-one coverage out there with no safety help, we're going to get beat. We're going to get beat. He is a good receiver. He fell in the draft for I don't know what reason, but that is who we have to stop in the receiving game. It's simple, and I'm telling you, I think we can get at Dwayne Haskins with our front 4 and occasionally show different blitzes, but it's up to Jim Schwartz to disguise this good. Like I said, they are a run-first football team too, so keep that in mind as well. Now let's talk about what the offense needs to do against that Washington Redskins defense. Let's start by saying the Washington Redskins defense plays a lot of single high safety as well. And the best part of that Washington defense is their front 7. Now, Kerrigan has been out, but Kerrigan looks like he's going to play in this game. And us Eagle fans know, I don't know what it is. Kerrigan's a good player, but he never has that great of stats all year. But when the Eagles play the Redskins, Kerrigan comes alive. The Eagles have been having problems with Ryan Kerrigan for a long time. And don't forget about Jonathan Allen on the D-line too. That D-line is a powerful D-line, and it's pretty damn good. Their secondary right now is what is not holding up. And at that point is our weak spot with our receivers. I do believe we can attack their secondary though. So don't think that Doug Peterson is not going to throw the ball a lot with Carson Wentz. I'd much rather see Carson Wentz throw the ball between 28 and 35 times. Not 50, but whatever gets us the win. Boston Scott and Miles Sanders are going to be key in this too, because again, that front 7 is good, but you have to get the runner backs involved so you can keep Ryan Kerrigan, a little bit worried of the run. If you let him know we're passing 50 times, Kerrigan's going to come for Carson Wentz, especially the fact that Kerrigan's going to line up on the side that Lane Johnson's not going to be there. Big V versus Ryan Kerrigan, that is a scary thing. So we're going to need to have help. Boston Scott, Miles Sanders, chip, bounce out. A lot of screens to that side, things of that sort. Carson Wentz and Doug Peterson needs to continue that same chemistry they had against the Giants in that second half, where they scored 20 unanswered points against the New York Giants in the rain. And that means don't just wait for the big play. Carson, if the big play is there, of course take it. If you think you can stretch and make something happen because you got magical feet, do it. But some of the reasons we were able to go down the field and get everybody involved and everybody's juice level up was that Carson Wentz was trusted in his guys. Throwing 50-50 balls to J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, giving balls to Josh Perkins 3 yards behind the first down saying, you go get it. Doug Peterson was scheming up plays that the guys would catch the ball 5 yards behind the first down, but have blocking or have open field to continue to run. That's what we need, that creative play calling, up tempo, not the whole game, but when it is necessary. Do it, Doug. Do it, Carson. Continue what you were doing in the second half of the Giants game. Get the ball out of your hand quick when needed to, Carson. Watch the blitzes, because people have been trying to send corner blitzes at you all the time because they don't believe you can read it. This time, when the Giants did that multiple times, you caught them on it. Well, at least you did with Greg Ward pass when you did the wide receiver screen. So at the end of the day, keep the motion moving. Get some 2-back sets. definitely use the short passing game because that is what we need with the personnel that we have. We like to throw the tight ends and we like to throw these short passes. But don't be surprised if the old ex-Redskin, Robert Davis, don't catch a deep ball down the field. Because he's going to have a small playbook. Coming up on Thursday, he's only going to have a little bit of time to learn the whole playbook, but get him involved. Carson, trust in your receivers and they will trust in you. I think we can move down the field with this up-tempo, with some bootlegs, letting Carson decide. Let the game come to Carson at his speed and keep him moving. Keep him moving, especially with Ryan Kerrigan being here. Don't let him stand stationary in the pocket, Doug. Every year the Eagles get something. It was the underdog mentality. Then it was the ski mask. Now it's called practice squad swag. That's what it's called. Practice squad swag. That's what we present to these teams. So we at the end of this video, I'm going to make my prediction. My prediction for this score will be 27-17 Philadelphia. Win by a total of 10 points. Really start to show these analysts and, all these sports channels that the Eagles are going to give Dallas a run for their money in this upcoming game. 27-17, Philadelphia Eagles winning. Let me know what your prediction is. Let me know what you think about Robert Davis now that he's going to be on the Eagles. And, let me know whatever you want, Eagles talk. I love hearing from you guys. And don't forget to like the video. It really helps the channel grow. You guys have been doing great for that. Thank you for the support. And I have to say, thank you guys. I just hit 500 subscribers. It's all about you guys. This channel don't grow without you guys. Thank you so much for hitting me 500. Let's get to 1,000 so I can go live the right way. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all 500 of you for subscribing, for watching. I don't know how you guys put up with me, but thank you very much. Comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. And at the end of the day, you already know, we out.